Does anxiety make your heart race, your mind spiral, or your body tense up? You are not alone. 36% of young adults face this daily. Stay until the end to uncover 5 life-changing tips to manage anxiety fast, designed just for you. Anxiety is more than just feeling nervous. It can disrupt your work, relationships, and even your sleep. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, 36% of young adults aged 18 to 25 experience anxiety disorders, and countless others deal with daily stress that feels overwhelming. Imagine this: you are preparing for a big presentation, but your heart is pounding and your mind is racing with what ifs. Or maybe social events make you feel uneasy, like you are under a spotlight. These are common experiences for young adults, especially in today's fast-paced world. But here is the good news: you do not have to let anxiety control you. In this video, we will share 5 practical, science-backed tips to manage anxiety, tailored for busy young adults like you. These tips are not just quick fixes, they are tools to build a calmer, more confident life. Plus, one surprising technique at the end could transform how you handle stress forever. Let us dive into the first tip. Tip 1. Master deep breathing. When anxiety strikes, your body enters fight-or-flight mode, your heart races, your breathing becomes shallow, and your muscles tense. This is your brain's way of preparing for danger, but in modern life, that danger is often just a looming deadline or a crowded social event. Deep breathing can break this cycle by activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which tells your body to relax. A 2018 study in the Journal of Clinical Psychology found that deep breathing reduces anxiety symptoms by 30% in just 5 minutes. Let us explore one of the most effective techniques, the 4-7-8 method. Here is how it works. Sit comfortably, close your eyes if you can, and inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat this cycle 4 times. This technique slows your heart rate, lowers blood pressure, and calms your mind. For example, Sarah, a 24-year-old graphic designer, uses 4-7-8 breathing before client presentations. She says it helps her feel grounded and focused, even when her boss is watching. You can practice this anywhere, at your desk, in traffic, or even in a noisy coffee shop. To make it a habit, try it twice daily, once in the morning and once before bed. Over time, your body will learn to associate deep breathing with calm. Let us break it down further. Why does this work? The extended exhale in the 4-7-8 method increases oxygen flow to your brain, reducing cortisol, the stress hormone. A 2020 study in Frontiers in Psychology confirmed that slow breathing lowers cortisol by 25%. If 4-7-8 feels tricky at first, start with a simpler version. Inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and build up. Consistency is key. Practice for 1 minute daily and you will notice a difference in a week. Here is a bonus tip. Pair deep breathing with a calming phrase like "I am in control" to reinforce positive thinking. This small addition can amplify the effect, as shown in cognitive behavioral therapy research. Tip 2. Use the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. Anxiety often feels like a mental tornado, pulling you into a spiral of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. The 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique is a powerful way to anchor yourself in the present moment. Recommended by psychologists at Harvard Medical School, this method uses your senses to shift focus from anxious thoughts to reality. Here is how it works. Look around and name 5 things you see, maybe a laptop, a coffee mug, a tree outside. Next, identify 4 things you can touch: the chair under you, your phone, your shirt, a pen. Then listen for 3 things you hear: a fan, distant traffic, your breathing. Now notice 2 things you smell, perhaps coffee or fresh air. Finally, name 1 thing you taste, like lingering toothpaste or gum. This exercise takes about 2 minutes and works instantly by engaging your brain's sensory pathways, as shown in a 2019 study in anxiety, stress, and coping. For example, John, a 30-year-old teacher, uses this in his classroom when students get chaotic. It helps him stay calm and present, even during a stressful parent meeting. You can use it anywhere: before a job interview, during a crowded party, or when you wake up anxious at 3 a.m. Let us explore why this works. Anxiety thrives on future-focused thoughts, but grounding forces your brain to focus on the now. A 2021 study in mindfulness found that sensory-based techniques like this reduce anxiety by 20% in one session. To make it a habit, practice once daily, perhaps during your morning coffee break. Start by focusing on one sense, sight, and build up to all 5. Here is a real-life scenario. Imagine you are at a networking event, feeling overwhelmed by strangers. Pause, sip your drink, and run through 5-4-3-2-1. You will feel more in control and less like running for the door. Bonus tip, combine grounding with a deep breath between each step to double the calming effect. Over time, this technique can become your go-to tool for instant calm. Tip 3, journal your worries. Writing down your thoughts is like hitting the reset button for your mind. Journaling helps you process anxiety by organizing chaotic thoughts into clear patterns. A 2020 study in Frontiers in Psychology found that journaling for 5 minutes daily reduces anxiety by 25% after just 4 weeks. Here is how to start. Grab a notebook or open an app like Day 1. Write down what is worrying you, be specific, like, I am anxious about my performance review tomorrow. Then, for each worry, list one positive action you can take, such as, I will prepare 3 key points to share with my boss. This shifts your focus from fear to problem solving. For example, Emily, a 27-year-old marketer, journals every night to clear her mind before bed. She writes about work stress, like tight deadlines, and plans small steps, like I will work on the report for 30 minutes tomorrow. This helps her sleep better and feel more in control. Why does journaling work? It externalizes your thoughts, making them less overwhelming, as shown in cognitive behavioral therapy research. You can journal anywhere on your commute, during lunch, or at home. To make it easier, try prompts like what made me anxious today? Or what can I do to feel better? If writing feels hard, start with bullet points or even voice notes. Here is a scenario. Imagine you are stressed about a big exam. Journaling your fears, I might fail, and actions, I will review one chapter tonight, can reduce panic and boost confidence. Bonus tip, end your journaling session with one thing you are grateful for, like, I have supportive friends. A 2019 study in the Journal of Positive Psychology found gratitude journaling amplifies anxiety relief. Practice this for 5 minutes daily, and you will see a calmer, clearer mind in weeks. Tip 4, move your body daily. Exercise is not just for physical health, it is a proven anxiety buster. Physical activity releases endorphins, your brain's natural feel-good chemicals, which reduce stress and lift your mood. A 2019 study in the Lancet Psychiatry found that 20 minutes of exercise daily lowers anxiety symptoms by 30%. You do not need a gym or fancy equipment. Simple movements work wonders. Try a 15-minute walk in your neighborhood, a quick yoga session at home, or 5 minutes of stretching during a work break. For example, Mike, a 22-year-old student, walks around campus between classes to clear his head. He says it helps him focus better and worry less about exams. Why does exercise help? It reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, and increases serotonin, which stabilizes mood, as shown in a 2020 study in Nature Reviews Neuroscience. Let us break it down. Start with something easy like a 10-minute dance session to your favorite playlist. If you are busy, sneak in movement, take stairs instead of elevators, or do desk stretches. Here is a scenario. Imagine you are stressed about a work project. A quick walk during lunch can reset your mind and make the task feel less daunting. To make exercise a habit, schedule it like a meeting. Try 10 minutes every morning. Bonus tip. Pair exercise with mindfulness by focusing on your breath or surroundings during a walk. A 2021 study in Psychology of Sport and Exercise found that mindful movement doubles anxiety relief. Start small, stay consistent, and you will feel calmer and more energized in days. Tip 5, connect with others. Anxiety can make you feel like you are alone in your struggles, but connection is a powerful antidote. Talking to a friend, family member, or coworker can lighten your emotional load and remind you that you are supported. A 2021 CDC report found that social support reduces anxiety symptoms in 80% of young adults. You do not need to dive into deep emotions. A casual chat about your day, a funny story, or even a quick text can help. For example, Lisa, a 29-year-old nurse, calls her sister during work breaks to share small moments, like a patient's kind words. This keeps her grounded during stressful shifts. Why does connection work? It boosts oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which counters stress, as shown in a 2020 study in Social Neuroscience. Let us explore how to do this. Reach out to someone you trust today, send a text, call, or meet for coffee. If talking about anxiety feels hard, start light, ask about their day, or share a meme. Here is a scenario. Imagine you are anxious about a family conflict. Calling a friend to vent or laugh about something else can shift your perspective. To build connection into your routine, schedule regular check-ins, like a weekly call with a sibling. If you feel isolated, consider joining a support group, either online or in person. NIMH recommends this for long-term anxiety relief. Bonus tip, practice active listening during conversations. Nod, ask questions, and show you care. A 2019 study in Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that active listening strengthens bonds and reduces stress. Connection is not just a tip, it is a lifeline for mental health. You now have 5 powerful science-backed tools to manage anxiety: deep breathing, grounding, journaling, exercise, and connection. These tips are not just for today, they can transform how you handle stress for years to come. Start with one tip this week. Maybe try the 478 breathing technique or a quick journaling session. Small steps lead to big changes. According to the CDC, consistent mental health practices like these can reduce anxiety symptoms by up to 50% over time. You deserve to feel calmer, more confident, and in control of your life. For more practical mental health tips, subscribe to Health Secrets and explore our Anxiety Relief Made Easy playlist. We share new videos every week to help you thrive. Comment below, what is your favorite tip from this video, and what anxiety trigger do you want us to cover next? If you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up and share it with a friend who needs it.